Hey, what's going on guys? Darius here bringing you another Photoshop tutorial, and this one's going to be on the battlefield effect. And it sounds hard, but it's actually pretty easy to do. And what it is, it's achieving this light on the arm and on the weapon here, and just on the left side of the body of the battlefield character. And you can actually apply this to any render you choose. So we're just going to hop in the tutorial and just learn how to do it. So I'm just going to delete this render here and import one of my renders. And you can actually choose any render you want. But I decided to go to something more fitting. And where's that Mass Effect free render? There it is. And I'm just going to import this into Photoshop. And it's this Mass Effect free render. Just going to copy it and put it on my Battlefield free background. I'm gonna leave the background in the description so you can also download it. So make sure to check that out. And let me just delete this render tag thingy. And now that that's clear, let me just convert this into a smart object so I can resize it and not lose quality. And just gonna press Control T on the keyboard and make it a bit smaller. Right about here, that should do. And now we have to work on adding a bluish color like on this one here. See, as it's here, it's like black and white-ish, but it also leaves a bit of color hint. And then you have the light under the arm. So I'm just gonna go back to the render here, and I'm gonna make a new gradient map. So I'm gonna select here, this button here, and I'm gonna select gradient map. And here you can actually select the color that you want your render to be. So I'm gonna go to this really grayish blue, which is around here. The color is 475461, and going to a lighter blue, which is 8092A1. And I'm going to leave this here. And right now, I'm going to right click the gradient map and select Create Clipping Mask. And this is actually just going to apply this gradient map only to this render here. And I'm going to select the blend mode to color. See? And now, as you can see, our render is more bluish and it fits more with the background. Let me just zoom in a bit. And see, yeah, the colors are pretty nice right now. I really like it like this. I'm gonna actually probably just remove it around the Omni tool. Just gonna select my mask here from the gradient map and select a brush, a soft brush tool, soft eraser tool, sorry, and just gonna erase it. So we still have the Omni tool with the color because that's what I want. And now that this is done, we can actually click on our render and rasterize it. And if you don't already have it rasterized, and this will allow us to merge the gradient with the render. So I'm just going to select these two layers by holding Control on the keyboard, and I'm just going to right click and select merge layers. And this is going to leave our render here colored like this. And now we can add the battlefield effect on the side of the body. So I'm just going to make a new layer, and this one's gonna be our battlefield effect layer. So I'm gonna select this, double click it, and type, let's see, orange color, because this is gonna be the orange part of the battlefield effect. Now I'm gonna right click it and select create clipping mask, and this is gonna create a clipping mask of this layer here to the render. Let me just name this render so I don't get confused. Gonna select my orange color, and if I actually brush right now, as you can see, it covers only the render. Let me just do that, and I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Gonna select this orange color here. What's the name? Pure red orange, and just gonna brush with a big hardness 0 brush tool on the side where I want the effect to be applied. So yeah, this should do. And put the layer on overlay mode. And this is gonna look like this right now. It doesn't look too good. It looks a bit bluish. So just duplicate this. Just drag this orange color, drag it onto here on this new layer icon, and it's gonna see now it looks more like this one here. It looks more uh, overlaid. I don't know how to say it, but it just looks better. And now we have to take care of the yellow color. Sorry, and so I'm gonna make a new layer on top of everything, and I'm gonna call this yellow color. Yellow. Yellow. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna right click this and select create clipping mask. And now I'm gonna go to yellow here, and with the same brush, I'm gonna click once or twice around here. And now I'm gonna put this on overlay again, and now that gives it a bit of a more awesome, cool effect, more like this one here. And I'm just gonna actually duplicate this too, and there you go. That looks really nice. We're almost done. Let me just lower the opacity. And now let's add some smoke, because I saw that on the original you actually have some smoke coming up the arm here, and you actually have a light over here on top. So I'm gonna make a new layer. Gonna go to my brush tool here, choose a big brush tool. Gonna select white, soft brush, and just gonna click like that. And I'm gonna go to filter, blur, and then motion blur. Where is it? There we go, motion blur. And I'm just gonna put the size to about, yeah, maximum should do like this. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I'm gonna move it a bit to the left, and I'm gonna select these two, holding Control. I'm gonna right click and select Merge Layers. And now I'm just gonna move it back so it's in the center like this. And I'm gonna lower the opacity. There we go. About 39 should do. Now we're actually going to add our smoke. So I'm gonna go under this light layer. Gonna go under this light layer and click on yellow color copy. And I'm gonna go to my smoke stocks folder here, and I'm just gonna drag in the smoke. You're actually gonna have this in the description, the smoke I mean, so don't worry about it. And I'm just gonna resize it a bit, press enter, and now put this on screen. And as you can see, the smoke is a bit too much right now, so I'm just gonna simply grab my eraser tool and gonna rasterize this layer because it's gonna be a smart object. And I'm going to just erase the smoke around here and leave it only on the parts I wanted it to be, like this. Gonna duplicate this again and put it about here on top. Gonna erase it a bit more and just a bit more here. And there you have it. That's basically how you achieve the battlefield effect, and you can actually play around more if you want to. You can add some dark color on the bottom so it covers the legs and stuff like that. And you can add more curves to the render. So I'm gonna go here and select curves and going to make it a bit darker, just blend it in a bit more, make it look more Battlefield-ish. And yeah, that looks pretty nice. And the fun thing about this is that you can actually apply it to anything. So yeah, you can be yourself. Yeah, you can actually be like if you're cosplaying Battlefield 3 and you need someone to Photoshop yourself somehow, you can actually grab this background and do this effect. Or you can use some other games render, like from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. It's gonna be like Modern Battlefield 3 or something. Yeah, that was a joke. That's not gonna happen. Okay, make sure to check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys. It's blooper time. Gotta clean my throat. God damn it. Fuck. And for the purpose of this okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm gonna oh god. Why? I'm so stupid. Okay, make sure